What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 18 of my Total Warhammer II modded Imrik campaign. So as we saw last time, we have finally started kitting out Imrik's army with the insane amounts of dragons. It'll be really cool to see them all in action, even though they're probably not all necessary. Some of you have suggested to split them up into multiple armies, and I'll think about it. Obviously, Imrik doesn't really need them in here, and I suppose we could eventually split them off and just give Imrik regular dragons, because he'll probably, he could probably destroy half an army by himself, and he's not even finished yet. So when we have a bunch of dragon princes in here as well, he probably won't need too much help, but I guess we'll see. It really depends on how many stacks we can eventually field, because we do need to actually make the money for that. Alright, and Arathon, in the meantime, is going to keep moving over here to try to combat the possible Skaven attacks, as well as try to deal with the ruins all the way up here. We do seem to... Oh, right, we should probably take the Black Iron Mine, which is right... Oh, no, the dwarves are going to do it for us. I'll just ignore it then. Yeah, they're not fighting off Grombrindle. And why is Throt down here? I guess the AI spawned him down here. Oh, wow. He's level 29. That's pretty damn good. His army is trash, so I don't know how he got to this high level. I guess he did really good up north. Now, how are the dwarfs doing when fighting the Empire? Still not really happening. Wait, total attitude is actually improving for them, despite the fact that they're fighting. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, wow. The dwarfs really love the Empire, and the Empire... sort of love the dwarfs. I mean, it's a little bit negative there. Broken treaties. Well, I guess if we force them into another war after they peace out, they will eventually stop fighting. I like some of the other factions to break apart, because, like, it doesn't look like the dwarfs have lost any territory. They have all of the mountains, and the Empire has all of the interior. Aha! It looks like they will lose a Nagenhof, though. To Richter. Okay. So maybe he'll move up here and try to take Red Eye Mountain or something. There's not a lot of actual dwarven armies up here. It seems like they're all south fighting the Skaven, but I guess they'll move north eventually. Anyway, I think that's enough of everything. Let's just double check that our heroes don't need to... One. Okay, yeah, you definitely need to, buddy. Secure influence, please. And you succeeded and you didn't even die. I'm so proud of you. Ooh, retinue trainer right now. Yes, perfect. Junquella, you will never need to move. Impotent Rebellion in Crookback Mountain, but Crookback Mountain, yeah, it can defend itself. That's plenty of heavy arrowheads right there. Wow, you're still rebelling. Oh, because there's a little raiding army right here. Right. I remember you now. Oh, wait, is Khalida coming up here to help with that? Oh, that might not actually be good if she takes all these ruins from us. Well, not Khalida personally, but one of her armies. Ah, man. Level 2 in Nagashazar and level 3 in Desolation of Nagash. Man, if they can get Nagashazar up to level 4 for us without us having to do anything and then we betray them, that would be amazing. Although I might allow them to keep it. I'll consider it. Enthal, we're going somewhere, although I no longer remember where. I guess we'll head you down here as well, because we do intend to attack these guys at this very turn. I don't think they're allied with anybody. No, they're not. So that's good. Oh, strength rank 4, yeah. They have a bigger strength rank than us. I can't wait to see what that means. We probably will need to build a just-in-case wall in Kotar and then just destroy it later. And I think that's it. Do we have any heroes that are available? We're 4 out of 4 with regards to the nobles. And wait. We can build, I think, another... No, we can't build another mage. We can build some Lore Masters of Hoeth, but I don't see... Ooh, Blade Lord. Oh, hello. We'll definitely need to get one of these, even though not right now. Ah, but what if we don't run into another one of them? I'm really kind of tempted to just get one right now, just in case, because 10% upkeep on an army with Swords Masters of Hoeth and White Lines of Trace, which we are going to get a lot of, eventually. What can you do? You can damage walls and stuff. Oh, man. It's really tempting. Well, we got another turn, but 500 gold per turn? I mean, we could wait, and hopefully we can get another one. I assume that that's something that can only... Oh, we have 2 administrators here as well. Although, obviously, I'd prefer some entrepreneurs. We can't get handmaidens. All right, well, I'll leave it for one turn. I don't think we'll lose him this turn, and then I'll think about it. It probably isn't worth the cash at this stage, because it'll be a while before we can get those elite units in there. But otherwise, I guess we're done. Let's go. Next turn. Etain, yes, popular war declared between Grittus and Spirit of the Jungle. Well, that's far and away from anything we're doing. Ashridge Mountains, you're still raiding over there, and you're going to cause that rebellion. Maybe they'll fight amongst themselves, i.e. the rebellion. This game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Faction destroyed Warriors of Chaos. It looks like Archaon completely failed. Interesting. Numas, Shadow K, all the Beastmen are fighting as well. And none of that really concerns us. What do we have out here? 28 influence. Not as much as I'd like. Hey, -5 upkeep for dragon units. That's lovely. That'll give us about 200 gold back this turn, which is nice. The dwarves were able to take the Black Iron Mine, which is great. And, oh, was this a little raiding army? That's pathetic. No, it's not. It was a different hero. Or a different lord, rather. Raiding in Lamia. Is that a new stack? It is a new stack. But we have the new walls now. This place isn't going to fall. At least not without a lot of effort from them. Although, speaking of effort, I guess we should upgrade this Elven Fairground for more cash. This place does generate a goodly amount. Another raiding... Oh, that's the same army. Okay. Alrighty. And then what we need to do... Ooh, wait. We need to get the other dragon for Imrik. In fact, wait, maybe we should wait because he is low HP. Wait, is this still our territory? Yeah, it's still our territory. Never mind. We'll get him when we get closer there, since we can still move and regenerate. Not as much, but we might as well move. I really want someone to take out Morgheim for us. Oh, the Skaven have Morgheim. Oh, that's interesting. You can secure influence. Yeah, well, that's interesting because we don't really want to take any of this stuff. If the dwarves take it and level it all up for us, that would actually be quite swell. I'd prefer to just ignore it completely. Heroes not moved. Rowan, you are no longer needed here, so you're going to head up there, and you have 8 turns of dossiers of power, which is lovely. I guess you could level up off this army, but I don't think we need the help. Nah, it's fine. Other hero not moved. Jinquella don't need to move. Settlement upgrade available in Cradtonin. Yes. And then, what do we need here? Taxes? No. Let's build. First, we need the Sawyer. Not the Tom Sawyer. And then I guess we'll just go homesteads. Oh, we really need all of these, don't we? Gotta get at least one of these plazas. Probably pointless to build an Elven Craftsman for now. You know what? Temporarily, let's just go for homesteads all over the place, since we're not going to be taxing this little province, at least until we fight the dwarves and take Karak Asgal. And then we'll fix all that up later. In the meantime, Arathon, you continuously losing attrition there, buddy. Is it because you're traveling through a mountain pass? Mountain takes its toll. Yeah. We can. Wait. Don't you have? Where is it? Oh, hello, advisor to the king. I wonder if heroes can use that. Not the Beard Weaver or the Tracian Scout. Ooh, ambush defense chance plus 30. You know what? You're going to be fighting a lot of Skaven, so you might as well use that. But I want. Well, you might as well have the Beard Weaver because everybody's going to have the Beard Weaver. But that's not what I want. Enemy hero action success chance. That's not too bad either. Huh, High Elves have some good stuff here, don't they? Priestess of Isha, that's what I wanted. Immune to attrition, all units in army, and this. Yeah, because we're not putting that on Imrik. I'd much rather him have the armor. And the campaign range, it hurts a little bit, but whatever. What can you... Otherwise, what do we have here? Campaign line of sight? No, we could just give that to a hero in his army. Oh, speaking of heroes, you have no heroes in your army yet. We need to get you a mage. But for that, we'll need another mage tower somewhere, which we don't have the cash for. Research. What do we have here? Weapon Masters does upgrade Dragon Princes. Hardened Construction upgrades, nothing we really have. And those are the only 2 real options. Otherwise, we can't do this. Shadow Warriors, another White Lions upgrades. This recruit rank and not capacity. I don't care about Phoenixes right now. Don't care about Silverhelms right now. Speed, no, I don't care about any of these. Although the Vigor loss for all melee units isn't too bad. Oh, and this gives more speed to Dragon Princes. Not that they really need it. You know what, yeah, let's go for Great Weapons first. Just, you know what, we'll just do all of these first, because these all take 7, and that's quite a bit. Upkeep for Silverhelms, Chariots, and Skycutter. Oh, Chariot, eh? Well, we did get 2 new chariots. I'd love to get an army with lots of Illyrian Reaver Archers as well, but we'll see if we can swing it. I love making lots of different armies with lots of variety, but it's difficult to do it with factions that aren't the Tomb Kings, basically, as there's just such a limited amount of armies that you can make. And otherwise, I believe we're good for yet another turn, so let's go through it. one of our places that's getting raided will get attacked eventually. Ooh, I should also double check the commandments on all of our places, because some of them might be getting, needing to switch, rather, to public order. Let's also double check up north and see if the Empire managed to take Nagenhof. I'm really hoping that the war between the dwarfs and the Empire actually goes somewhere, especially now that Archaon is gone. Public order, minstrel, that's swell. Borath is ready for duty. And yeah, they did take Nagenhof. Alright, and I think they took Fort Jakova as well. So hopefully they head up here to Red Eye Mountain. Although the annoying thing about this is if the AI sacks or razes any of these places, all of the higher level cities will have gone to waste. Well, what can you do? Borath. Yeah, I don't care about you. I do care about you, Borath. Go see what's in Numas, please. Lots of gold for that. How many armies do we have out here? Aha, yes, this is what I want Imrik to fight. Oh, look at this. The slaughter is going to be amazing. What the hell? Why do you have so many Traz Necrotechs that you're not using anything on?
There will be carnage.
Failure. I'll cut. Game. I don't like that. Imrik. Go to Kotar. And I guess move you out to Agrul Migdal, and then we will move you. You know, stay in Morcom for what? 9 in Dossiers of Power. You know, let's hold off. We don't need to waste any more cash. Morcom will fall, and it looks like Floating Village will fall as well. Ungrim, yeah, your army is probably quite nice in there, isn't it? Can't wait to get to Imrik fighting the dwarfs. Let's see, Rowan, you, however, unlike the others, do need to move up here and start leveling up yourself off of those ruins. There is that little tiny stack that we don't care about. Jinquilla doesn't need to move. Erathon, you absolutely do, buddy. Is that army in your way? Trab. Trab the Warpsmith. You call yourself a Warpsmith. You don't know what a true Warpsmith is. Yeah, this army's a little bit hurt, but they're not going to get killed by that, so we don't care. Otherwise, what can we do here? We probably... Alright, I wanted to check those commandments. Let's start with the Dragon Isles. You're in good commandments. We don't need to do anything here. We should have this available in 10 turns. Okay, well, that'll be a while. Otherwise, Blightwater. I guess we should upgrade these, but... we'll wait on that one. Yeah, I did want to get temp walls here just in... No, but this faction will be dead. It shouldn't be necessary. I think we're okay. Maybe we won't even bother with that. You are good. Gotta get that gold mine construction, but your public order is dropping, and we do have to keep an eye on that, and Untaxia eventually. I guess in theory we could go upgrade those colonies, but we should probably wait until this moves to level 3. So we'll wait 3 turns before spending the extra cash there. And then what do we have here? Antok. You, I guess, are going to go for the Elven Craftsman. We really need more upgrades into these promenades and stuff. That public order, though. Although, I guess we switch you back to Tribute to the Phoenix King for a few turns. Plane of Bones. You are also losing public order. Why? Taxes minus 14, corruption minus 4. You're not really all that corrupt, but you are maxed out. What do we build here now that we are maxed out? We could go for a Blessed Grow, but we're making so much money here, I feel like we should continue making said money. So that, to me, says Elven Embassy. And I guess other than that, what do we do? Building a Shrine of Assyrian will give us more research rate, as well as a bunch of Untainted in adjacent provinces, which is always lovely. But I would like to get more capacity with the dragon units as well. We could start stacking Grand Atheniums for, not for the upkeep, but for the physical resistance +1 when defending on armies faction-wide, although if only it wasn't defending. If it wasn't defending, this would be an easy build, but because it is when defending, we will very rarely end up using it. I feel like I'd much rather get more Dragon Keeps just to get all those Dragon Princes for Imrik. Although, but I also do want the... Sanctuary of Assyrian. I'll think about this before we build it, but in the meantime, we'll just construct the Elven Embassy, because it helps basically everywhere. And we could switch and get 25% off. Yeah, I guess we'll do that for 1 turn. It's not a huge deal. Do that. Heart of the Jungle, Orion's Camp. Might as well upgrade this. What do we got here? Nobbler Country. You look pretty good, at least for now, until we upgrade that Elven Court. Yeah, we should really invest in upgrading both of those Elven Courts. Yeah, you know what? We'll upgrade the first one here. I just want more nobles. The more nobles we have, the more influence we have, the more shenanigans we can pull off. And you know, I love my shenanigans. Dragon Isles, you also have an elven court that we'll need to upgrade. And you don't have an embassy. Oh, you do have an embassy, sorry. Okay. And we gotta build these embassies everywhere just for the extra influence per turn, if nothing else. How close are you to your upgrade? No, not quite there yet. We'll upgrade you eventually. Otherwise, I think we'll save the money for more of these elven courts. You will probably attack Lamia next turn. Wait, you're actually dying because we don't have enough corruption here. Ha. Well, they'll probably attack because they have no choice. Otherwise, they'll just disintegrate, right? So, we'll see. Hero not moved, Jinquilla, and I believe that's everything. And now, I would really love to waste another 6k on this. You know what? We should probably do that, if nothing else. Yeah. We could also go for the Invocation of Isha just for the Untainted everywhere, because that'll fix up our public order, but I think we'll wait for now. I think we have better stuff to spend our cash on. Otherwise, let's end the turn. Let's see if we can hit Numas, not next turn, but the turn after that, because we do need to heal up. Alright, end turn. Oh, I can't wait to fight that. That'll be a full stack of the garrison of Numas plus a massive amount of troops. Oh, the burnination that Michaela's gonna get up to is just gonna be amazing. All those dragons breathing on all those skeletons. Ooh. Alright, come on. I'm excited for this fight. Let's see, Clan Wars. Khemri performed an incantation. There's our great weapons. We got raiding continuing. We got raiding, yeah. Raiding before I go insane. Hardwood construction, no. I think we're still ignoring the rest of this, right? Attrition, casualties, suffer, Caledorian tradition, recruitment -1 turn for dragons and dragon princes. This will help eventually. And income from post-battle loot. Not worth it. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Just go for the Caledorian tradition, because we will be building dragon princes eventually, and then we'll switch to... I guess we'll go for hardwood construction just because we can, and then we'll build all the other stuff as well. Especially all the stuff that we need. I also want an army with phoenixes, I want an army with shadow warriors, just lots and lots of variety here. Alright, Imrik. You are not going to go into Qatar. You are going to make an encampment, let's say right... Go with right here. There we go. Then, you are going to encamp. We're not going to recruit your dragon this turn. We'll do it right before we attack next turn, because we have stuff to build right now, which means Fortress of Vorag. Let's get that Elven Court up and running. I don't think we need the amphitheater right now. We will get... Oh, wow. It increases by 200 the amount of money we get. That's not too bad, actually. And we also can get the next level of Tower of Mages. You know what? Yeah, just stay in this Rebuild Lost Splendor for now. We'll do that later. You. No, not you. You. 10k. It's pretty steep, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But it'll be worth it if we do it. So, you know what? Switch to Rebuild Lost Splendor for now. And we'll wait on you. We'll do your Rebuild Lost Splendor next. Just gotta get that splendor all over the place. I just want to double check a few of our other provinces that nothing needs to be immediately built. I really do want this at Lamia, but it's probably not gonna be enough anyway, so we'll just ignore it. Ooh, yes, we need more trade goods, especially as this is a marble area. And you know what? Fine, just upgrade these. Not a huge cost. Okay, that's kind of a huge cost, but just ignore me. Alright, otherwise I think we're okay. Unless, wait, Plane of Bone, Public Order, yeah. That's fine. Alright, Imrik, you're ready to go. Hero's not moved. Jinquilla don't need to. Borath do need to. Let's try to not fail this time. Secure Influence, please. There we go, secure. And go for Intimidating. Got to get that retinue trainer up as fast as possible. And assign skill points on whom? Mayron the Noble. Well, you already have retinue trainer. I guess we could go for... Well, none of this really does anything for us anymore. Solid units, there we go. Next. Oh, you're the last hero that hasn't moved? Well, just go to Floating Village, and we actually don't have enough influence to use it, but that's okay. We do have the dossiers of power going now. Alright, end the turn. Let's get ready to attack Numas. And, oh, I forgot about... Damn it! It didn't show army not moved because it was already slightly moving. I hate that. Oh well, it's okay. Really, really not important. Although we should try to switch that army out of march stance as fast as possible. It looks like Agrul Migdal is not being defended. Are they not heading to... Are the dwarves not heading towards Floating Village? Are they not fighting them anymore? Alright, well, once again, I don't care about the red territories, so whatever. We'll take care of the Rokov dynasty after our dynasty after we're done with the Numas. And how are we doing out here? Raiding, Mount Greyhag, I should. Oh, damn it, Mayron! Why are you always getting wounded, buddy? You are not a great noble. Oh, hello. If it isn't the little army, cute. Influence gained, wound success 26 level. Yeah, we'll go figure. Settlement besieged. Ring of Hukon. Plus battle loot plus 30. Huh. Enchanted item gained, eh? Wait, how did we get this? No, wait, how did we get this? Isn't that a special item? How in the hell? I don't recall doing anything to get this. And here's the question. If you put this on a hero... Can you put this on a hero? No, it doesn't look like it. Unless it was one of... Oh, is it one of these items? No, it's not. Man, we have a lot of great items, but not enough lords or heroes, ironically enough. We should also probably get some stuff out. You can't actually carry anything else. Disappointing, mediocre, etc. Imrik, get your dragon. Brew War, go. There we go. The army is ready, and Numas is ready. We're going to do this in a couple seconds. I just want to see...
I refuse.
We could sally out and probably obliterate them before they reach us. You know what we'll do? We'll fight that battle with Imrik first. We'll see how long it takes, and if we have time left over, we'll probably just fight that one by sallying out. Because I don't want to wait for them sieging us. Yeah, let's do it. Now, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can attack one of these armies outside and not fight them behind the walls, because I'd really prefer a field battle, because I think it'll be way, way more awesome. So I hope you don't run. Aw, he'd love a non-aggression pact. He loves us. Not for much longer, though. He's not at war with anybody we like. Okay. Well, let's attack. I guess we'll go for you first. You're not the garrison that's inside here. Ooh, hello. You have King Nectanebo, who's on one of these war sphinxes. Here we go. Imrik.
Summary execution.
Summary execution, indeed. Don't move away, don't move away. Yes. Yes, well, we do have the advantage here, because obviously we do, but the slaughter is going to be epic. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, wow, they're all highly leveled as well. Alright, well, obviously this is going to be a cinematic battle, and no other choice. Let's get to it. Alrighty, here we go. I've been very, very excited to fight Numas just because of the sheer number of troops that they can bring with these four armies, counting the garrison. There's gonna be quite the slaughter. Plus, this is the proper debut for our Dragonflight. Here we go. Imrik in front of everybody but Gordonar in terms of the legendary dragons over here. All looking quite good. Menaethnir up ahead. Over here we have Imrath the Eternal. I believe your name is Brew War. That's Shakalot. And wait, what's your name? No, wait, that's not Imrath. Wait. Damn it. I don't got your Brew. Wait. No. Yeah, you're Imrath, so who are you? Oh, you're the Frozen Breath. Oh, you just don't look icy at all. This is why that had me confused. I knew I was missing the Ice Dragon, but I didn't know that was it. And yeah, over here we have a Gordonar and Trogdor as well. Oh, wow, Gordonar looks quite huge, and Trogdor, and wow, Michaela's little dragon looks so tiny by comparison. It's so cute. I guess it's supposed to be a young Drake or something like that. But interesting to see that the youngest dragon is armored. Oh, but actually, that's because the Lord is on, or the hero is on the dragon, riding the dragon, but I also think that it sort of makes sense if it was to be a younger dragon. Maybe it needs the extra protection, whereas the big boys don't so much because they're old and they're powerful and they're cranky as hell, just like the rest of us. Anyway, over here we got a pretty simple setup for the enemy. I was debating with myself whether to actually start our line of units all the way over here, because we can see the enemy army approaching, but we couldn't know know, A, how many would approach here, and B, whether it would be the garrison troops or not, because the garrison troops are fairly powerful, and we didn't want to get bogged down. Oh yeah, it is the Tomb Guard here. So it looks like the garrison units are coming in here. I feel like I made the right decision because we do have the long-range superiority. They don't have any kind of artillery. We have also a massive air force with dragon breaths, with various vortices and spells. So I think we need to take advantage of this. Anyway, let's speed it back up to normal for a little while. Damn, I keep forgetting the keys every time. Is that this? Nope. Is it this? No, oh, for the love of... You slow it down, which means you speed it up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, man, you don't play for like 2 days, and then that happens. All right, here we go. So, first of all, we're going to get a breath from Meneathnir onto their lord. Let's see how much damage this does. You've got nearly 10k HP, 9,700. Going to get hit by that single breath. All right, more than 1,000 damage. More than 2,000 damage. More than 3,000 damage, not bad at all. And yeah, 3.5k. Very nice. Very nice. Almost got it to half HP with that single breath. We also have Imrat the Eternal coming up to get another Star Dragon breath out on you. Now, I have separated the dragons here for a reason. I figured that this army would be fairly far away, and we would send all our fire dragons together to deal with them, as well as use Michaela's casts and stuff like that, while Imrik tries to deal with the Lord on this Cambrian War Sphinx right here. We are going to get pelted by a few arrows, but obviously they're not any kind of threat to these dragons, at least not right now. And here comes another breath, going a little bit wide, but killing some units back here. Yeah, looks like there was some damage done. And they're going to fire on Imrat, but that's okay. Imrik's going to now drop down on the Tomb King and delete it, crippling this army. Going to drop a Chain Lightning on their army as well. And look at the damage the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers are dealing. Granted, the enemy are chaff infantry, but that is the... There we go. Down goes the Cambrian War Sphinx. You did good work, Imrik. Good and quick. Very nice. And they've already popped their first level of heals from the Realm of Souls, so that's working out quite well. We also have our fire dragons now moving on to the second or third or whatever want to count this army. And yeah, there's a lot of enemies on the field, so this is just the first wave, although we've decimated quite a few of them, killed their lord, and now are attacking. Alright. Let's speed it back up. We're gonna move away. I'll let them approach. Let them approach. We do have a firing line. We do have more dragons to breathe on them. There's a lot of good stuff to go with. And yeah, look at that. The Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers are dropping in. And here we go. Over here, we're getting our first Flame Storm cast. And it's not really hitting them as well. I a little bit regret this just because it was a lot of mana, our Winds of Magic. And it didn't really do much just because there wasn't enough units close by. What I should have done is I should have cast it here instead and tried to clip these 3 units instead. But whatever. We mainly also need to get all 3 of our dragons here breathing, so that they, put their breaths on cooldown, as we do have reduced cooldown for our breaths now, and we need to get them out everywhere. There we go. At least this is obliterating all this infantry. And the enemy has really no answer to this. This would be a lot scarier if we were fighting, say, Britonia, and they had like 6 units of Pegasus Knights. Everybody other than Imrik would be in quite a bit of danger because, yeah, I've seen what Pegasus Knights, a single unit of Pegasus Knights, can do to a Frostworm, which is basically destroy it with and take no damage at all. Alrighty, we got more dragons coming up, and they're going to get their various breaths out as well, because we want to put those on cooldown. I'm going to try to destroy as much of this infantry as possible. Here we go. Here comes the Frozen Breath. And one more breath from the Black Dragon. Good job, Shaq. Oh, wow, that looked like it dropped a lot of units. You have a pretty powerful breath there, don't you? Huh. Good job, Shaq-a-lot. I'm particularly impressed with that breath. It seems we're missing the dark purple breath that I believe... I don't remember if it's zombie dragons or if it's regular dark dragons that have it, but oh well. The enemy also popped their Ushabti because they've reached the level 3 of the Realm of Souls already, which is not surprising, just considering how many dead there are. I mean, we got 145 kills, 200 kills, 100 kills, nearly 100 kills, and nearly 200 kills. Just 1,000 kills just from those breaths, essentially. And we are obviously keeping back our dragon princes just for this exact reason, because these Ushabti were going to spawn and we're just going to destroy them extremely quickly because they get pincered by both the by the dragon princes and by, is this the pure main company? I don't remember if that's the elite unit. I don't think so. I think it's the regular. No, it is the pure main company. Never mind. No, don't listen to me. I'm crazy. All right, how are we doing otherwise? The enemy army is now finally starting to approach. Well, the first portion of the enemy army. We did a little bit of damage over here, but I feel like we need to go back in, and we'll do that once we no longer need the dragon princes here. Plus, we do want to test out the Fireborn, see how they do. They are a pretty damn cool model with those burning lances. And they also remind me of blood dragons because of the way they look. So I guess that's a good look. As it's about as good as it can get for an elf, I guess. Alright, otherwise, how are we doing? The enemy are going to try to approach, but they don't appear to be able to move through all of our range yet. Imrik is just hovering over the ground, getting ready to cast a few spells, but our 5 or 6 dragons over here are now jumping in and are going to try to annoy all these enemy units. We're going to separate them in such a way that most of them are going to each attack a unit. Shakalot's in the middle to try to absorb as many enemies as it can, because it has the best stats, being, I believe, the most powerful dragon here, other than Imrath. Imrath has the best melee attack and defense, I think. Yeah, 61, 61. Yeah, Shakalot's pretty good, but plus the Shakalot has the explosion. Imrath is obviously a star dragon, which makes it a single target specialist, which is why it's going to fight this, I believe that looks like a tomb prince. Yes, indeed it does. And he should biteys it. Over here, Alamero, the frozen breath, judging by the looks of it. I got it properly this time, is going to attack this Lich High Priest that's down here. I thought that was it under the dragon, but no, Lich High Priest. We gotta kill both of these just while we kill the rest of the army. You seem a little bit upset, Lamero. Lovely. Look at all these dragons. It would be a feeding frenzy if only there was anything other than bones to gnaw on. But hey, I do often compare the way that a lot of these monsters jump around like this to doggos, so hey, maybe they want to play with those bones. Over here, Imrik has dropped back in. He appears to have already killed the Lord just in the few seconds that we were watching that little dragon host fight. Also got a cast off of this chain. Lightning doesn't really do much against regular units, but it does seem to be quite effective against chaff infantry like this, so I am glad. And over here, Michaela is going to... The third army, the one that comes from the northern part in terms of reinforcements, has appeared, and we're going to get a burning head through all of their troops. They look to be mostly skeleton warriors over here, so we should still be able to do a decent amount of damage even with a non-overcast burning head. And the reason I cast burning head instead of flamestorm was because flamestorm was still on cooldown. I love the fact that it leaves burning areas. I wish that those applied a damage over time effect as well. And ooh, that was a pretty damn nice piercing bolt of burning there. And on this note, I believe Michaela is going to move back because she has nothing left. Imrik's still completely unharmed, even though he's been killing units this whole time. And oh, hello, looks what we have over here. Some of the enemy units have actually managed to reach our battle lines. They're just going to take a few pokes from these Scions of Mathland. It should be a pretty even setup, as the Scions are a relatively weak unit, but so are these chaff infantry. I mean, they're still pretty strong for a spear unit, but nonetheless. They should be on par with a Tomb Guard level, or at least while they have martial prowess. Once that drops, it's not going to be as good. And here we go. Finally, Michaela gets that Flamestorm off cooldown and is able to use it. But now, let's turn to back over here. We appear to have killed the enemy Lich High Priest, but the Tomb King, or the Tomb Prince rather, is being protected by this unit of high-level Nehekara warriors, and Imrath the Eternal is having a little bit of a tough time dealing with it. So, to reinforce it, the dragons will be supported by the Dragon Princes, all three units moving away from our battle line since we no longer need them, and are going to charge into all this while our main battle line still holds on quite nicely. I mean, we've barely taken any damage in terms of our melee, and this will be like a little microcosm of Imrik's final army, because it'll be just dragons and Dragon Princes working together to bring everybody down. Let's see some of these charges, shall we, especially with the Fireborn. And here we go. Speed up a little bit and charge right through them. There we go. Oh, I like how that one went flying right up into the air instead of backward. All right, there we go. The deadly poke of the Fireborn may not be as deadly as Imrik's poke, but it's still a pretty good poke. And there we go. Looks like this unit is just about done. And now that these Dragon Princes are helping out, we should be able to destroy all these units quite a bit faster. The Dragons, of course, are not going to be as good at bringing down gigantic piles of units when they're on the ground like this, because clearly each one of them was kind of struggling a little bit and actually taking some damage. And granted, these are high-level Nehekar warriors who do have decent melee attack and are a damage-dealing unit, but nonetheless, it looks like Brew War is the only one that's maintained high HP. And in fact, wait, Brew War... Oh, I wish I could select you without accidentally selecting anybody else. I just want to see... What do you have? Noxious Cloud around self... Only, oh, it's a Hex. Okay. Huh. Wait, I don't remember using that. Disabled if leadership is broken. I spammed Roots of Athelorn a bunch of times, but wait, did I take it this is automatic? Constant self-hit points less than... Oh, okay. Alright, so you have some nice stuff. Oh. I wanted to check a few of their stats as well, any of the special ones. Oh, Gordonar does technically revive. Does anybody know what happens if you actually lose one of these dragons? Like, what if one of them were to die? Huh. Does Lamoureux have a charge defense against all buff? Oh, damn it, I just want the info game, please. Stop it. I want to see what this is. No allies in range, +5 armor and +5 physical resistance. Ooh, yeah, gotta keep Lamoureux together with the rest of the dragons. But otherwise, this is going pretty well. The enemy has not been able to get past Imrik over here, who's just been going to town the entire time and has not really been taking any amount of damage. But now, the enemy are getting a unit of Tomb Guard in, and I believe there should be more Tomb Guard coming in from somewhere. I know that they had a bunch of... Oh, okay. Oh, this is probably why the dragons are struggling a little bit. They don't have just skeleton warriors. They have Tomb Guard all over the place in here as well. Okay, that does make more sense, though. I thought it was just regular skeletons that they were having trouble with. And ooh, look at all these contact effects. These guys must be really debuffed fighting all of our special units. Yeah, they do certainly. Yeah, look at all those debuffs in the bottom left corner. Lovely. And now the dragons are all helping each other. Yeah. Oh, a glorious sight to behold, I gotta say. And they're at least tolerating our dragon princes instead of eating them. Okay, you seem a little bit upset there, Brewer. I don't know what to compare this to, but it's reminding me of something. I'm having like a deja vu, but I don't know what. And I'm just trying to enjoy the size here. And oh, it looks like Michaela has moved into support, judging by that cast. Oh, here she is. Oh, yeah, the tiny little dragon. Yeah, she came in here to support because we needed more cast over here. Because look at all these extra units that are coming in. We also have more units coming in from the enemy side. This enemy single unit of Tomb Guard is probably going to get destroyed by all of our units of Reaper Bolt Throwers firing at them, although at this point I probably should have switched them to single shot instead of the multi-shot type, but oh well, it's fine. Otherwise, Imrik appears to have been done over here. He destroyed a bunch of units all on his own, is just going to move in and keep on killing. I do like that Imrik can essentially act independently, hunt lords, you know, do whatever he damn well feels like it, while the rest of the army supports each other. And we are going to do a little bit of a tactical retreat here. The enemy are moving in with a bunch of carrion, a bunch of elite units. We got Ushabti coming in, we got a Necrosphinx, Necropolis Knights, more Ushabti, a Tomb Scorpion, even more Ushabti, and oh, it's that a Hyro Titan in the background as well. So a decent amount of anti-large units moving in. It looks like the elite-most units of the garrison are getting ready to attack. I love you. You are gorgeous, but you're gonna have to die there. Alright, and here we go. We should still probably get a few casts of our Dragon Breaths off, or at least after we kill all these carrion, who appear to have surrounded Lamoureux over here. Let's help out Lamoureux, shall we? Okay, I guess Imrik doesn't want to help. Oh, wow, not as many carrion dying as I would have thought. How much damage are you taking, by the way? Actually, not a lot, wow. Well, oh yeah, because Lamoureux, I guess because it's an icy dragon, has a lot, and I mean a lot, of of defense and is fairly resistant. There we go, a nice breath from Michaela's dragon, as well as another flamestorm on top of the enemy. Obviously not going to do anything to the Necrosphinx or to the Necropolis Knights, but it will at least damage the rest. Another breath. This one actually doing a decent amount of damage to the Necropolis. Well, maybe not decent, but doing some damage to the Necropolis Knight. This Hyro Titan is going to take forever to get to us. In fact, I think we're just going to send Imrik there to deal with it, just because it's you know, it's just an obnoxiously slow unit. Unfortunately, this Flamestorm lasts long enough to actually have been of use. Oh, I love the effect of it destroying skeletons, them just sort of dropping. There we go. I think this was an overcast one as well. If only it had gone this way right after. But hey, it ended quite soon. Look at all those skeleton corpses. I mean, technically they were... well, you know what I mean. Alright, another breath landing on these Necropolis Knights, but not really doing too much damage. I'm just trying to get all the breaths off of cooldown, really. Just because I feel like if the breaths are on cooldown, it's a waste. Ooh, another fire breath over here. Yeah, we are definitely doing a fairly decent job at keeping all the breaths on cooldown and keeping the damage coming. But we are, once again, getting surrounded. Our main army is sort of reoriented so that it can fire this way, because before it was firing down this way. But we had to reorient because of this. But now... let's see. Most of the enemy army is broken. A lot of the enemy units are low HP. Some of our dragons have taken a little bit of damage, I think, partly to the carrion, but also when they got caught by the Tomb Guard and the more elite units. Imrik over here just destroying folks. All these skeleton archers are taking damage from his free spells. He has also done about half damage to this Hyro Titan, and I expect that he should be able to destroy it just fine. Now this battle looks to be nearly over here. They do still have some elite units over here in the background moving in, but so many have died that there isn't too much trouble left here. Hyro Titan, you are at about 25% HP. Keep killing it, Imrik. Ooh, a nice little Shem's Burning Gaze for him. At least it did something before it died. Probably not a lot of damage to Imrik, mind you. Yeah, he's okay. He's got, what, 66%-ish? And, oh, it looks like you are now crumbling and gonna be disintegrated quite soon, especially with Imrik smacking you around. I think with buffs currently, Imrik hits for about 15 to 1600 damage when he uses his various buffs, and that's without Michaela or anybody else adding anything to that, so pretty damn nice. And you're gonna get your eye beams out. Come on. Victory is in our grasp. I want to see the death animation of this Hyro Titan. Imrik, or Menaethnir, stop biting at the skeletons. Kill the damn Hyro Titan. You can bite at the skeletons later. It's not like there's a shortage of skeletons around these parts. Now, don't bite the screen. Alright, I'm sorry. I won't lecture you. Damn. And oh, it looks like the entire enemy army is now disintegrating. It's a really cool effect, especially when it's slowed down. But I do believe this battle should be just about over. I just want to see this damn Hyro Titan die. Don't get in the way, Menaethnir. And, where's the crumble? I should have just ordered Imrik to jump back on, but whatever. And there we go. Now it falls over. And crushes some of its troops as well. Perfect. And over here, it looks like, yeah, the main host of the enemy is just getting wrecked by the pile of dragons. A little bit of help from the Fireborn and the rest of the dragon princes. And just like that, many troops, I believe most, if not all of the armies that belong to Numas are now going to be dead. I'm really glad we had this battle. I'm looking forward to enjoying a bunch of massive casualty battles against the Tomb Kings in particular, because they're pretty good at that. You would have thought that we'd have more massive casualty battles against the Skaven, but I did want to get rid of them as fast as possible. They may still be alive, but a lot of them are up north. And there we go. It looks like the crumbling is just about complete here. I think that's the last unit, unless there's somebody around Imrik. But it doesn't look like it. I can't see. Oh, no, there are a few units around Imrik. Okay, I guess you guys will be the last. I thought you'd be too scared to deal with Imrik, to be perfectly honest, but we can always finish it off with a nice piercing bolts of burning, can't we? Or is that a chain lightning? I don't remember. It's something. I guess something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I just used stand your ground, and why did I even do that? It's not like it's needed. Alright, poke him, Imrik. I actually wish that you could still poke. It just bothers me so much that he doesn't use his lance when he's on a dragon. I've read enough of the lore books to know that the dragon, their lances are supposed to be designed to be used from dragonback, like the dragon riders are supposed to be able to do that, so this just bothers me. But anyway, there we go, an unsurprising heroic victory, because we knew we were going to win this and that the enemy didn't have much of a chance, especially with only one of its 4 armies having elite troops. Let's compare the damage. This I am particularly excited about in this battle because everybody had a chance to play and contribute, and most of our units ran out of ammunition, and I think there are only a couple of the melee units didn't really do too much, but everybody else, especially all the dragons, the legendary dragons, their damage makes me really curious to compare how good they are, and we'll probably, maybe I'll do this next episode or something. I want to take a look at all their stats. Not their special abilities so much, but anything extra that they bring. But anyway. Alrighty, there we go, a heroic victory and nearly 10,000 enemy units destroyed. That was really, really entertaining, and more importantly, most of our range units ran out of ammunition, and we can now directly compare how much damage everybody dealt. The Eagle Claw bolt throwers did decently well, 85 and 68k. I wonder why one did so much more than the other, and ironically the one that did, this one got more kills but did less damage, whereas this one, that's quite interesting. But yeah, obviously these things are going to be quite decent against chaff infantry like this, although there were some better units like the Tomb Guard in there. Let's compare all of our legendary dragons. We got 35k on Imrath the Eternal, 48 nearly on Brew War, 54 on Shakalot. I expect him to be the best because he is the best. Oh, whoa, Gordonar. 81k, damn, that was a little bit unexpected. A Trogdor classic, nearly as much as Shakalot himself, but Ed, how the hell did Gordonar get so much, Does he have a special ability that increases the amount of damage he does? I'm gonna have to read his stats once again. Damn, that's surprising. Let's see, Imrik did over 100k, 108k, very nice. And that Moment of Truth, Michaela, 147,000 damage. She burninated the hell out of that army. The rest of our troops were basically unhurt. We did a little bit of damage with our Dragon Princes. Our Fireborn did quite nicely, 48k, nearly as much as a Dragon, and that's considering they weren't in the fight for quite a while, and they were just standing back. A little bit disappointed in the amount of damage dealt by the Illyrian Reavers with bows, considering they used up all of their ammunition. Seems a little bit weak, even though their performance in battle has been actually decently good, so I'm a little bit surprised. And basically, the Signs of Mathland did nothing because there really wasn't anything for them to do, and same with the White Lions that were on the rightmost flank. The enemy never really was able to get close enough to them to do anything about it. Now, wow, really? 10,000 I guess we can't ransom them because they've all been disintegrated, but I would have liked some more cash for this. We don't really need the execute captives unless these guys are secretly leveling. It's kind of hard to tell. We're just gonna execute just because it's a little bit of free XP. We'll take it. And here we are. Army dead. Imrik, take Numas. Let's see what we got in here. We will occupy it immediately. And what is it at level 4? Very, very nice. Province secured. Ash River. We will now destroy this watchtower over here because these guys just have Agrul Migdal remaining. And they don't like us very much, but I'm actually surprised that their strength rank... it still seems quite a lot, but there's nobody here. Why is their strength rank so high? That's quite strange, actually. Wonder why that's happening. Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Now, Numas doesn't have any special buildings for us, but it does start with a nice little colonnade. We will go immediately into Rebuild Lost Splendor, and we will be taxing this place. We will be building walls here, though, especially for when we inevitably fight Khemri for all their stuff and gotta get that port in Zandri. We will also, I suppose, get the homestead, at least for now. We already have the level 3 Elven Fairground. Or do we build the Elven Fairguard or Elven Gardens? I want to build the walls right now, but maybe we'll wait until next turn to build everything else. Maybe the homestead If, wait, 1, 2, oh, we only have the slots to build both of these things. Okay, I guess that's what we'll do. I mean, I don't really see anything else we should build here, unless we possibly go for another archive. We should technically be building these everywhere just for the extra mage capacity, even if they don't really, unfortunately, do much else, but we will need a lot of extra mages. But I feel like the money is more important right now, isn't it? Honestly, but we get more money by getting more mages in a way. So that sort of doesn't really... Alright, well, I guess I'll think about it. And unfortunately, I am going to have to call this episode here. That battle took a really, really long time. Well, I guess I sort of did expect that, just judging by the amount of troops that they had. But we will, next time, start off by sallying out and destroying this little army in a fair, what looks like it'll be a very easy battle. I mean, the Black Knights with lances and barding might be a little bit annoying to deal with, but we have a lot of range units. 4 Lothern Sea Guard, a bunch of High Elven archers with heavy arrowheads. I really don't see that particular little host being any kind of an issue. And in addition to that, it will most likely occur that next episode we will get attacked over here by Gorfang and Crookback Mountains. That'll be a nice little defense, especially if they siege, because we probably won't sally out there. I still think we should be able to take it, especially as they have a Gobbo leader. It shouldn't really be all that bad. Otherwise, we will most likely take out Agrul Migdal with Imrik, and then after that, we will just be proceeding south and trying to go after the Rokov dynasty on all the nice money-making ports they have, the Black Tower of Arcan, which surprisingly does not belong to Arcan. The plan here is going to be to go down here, have Imrik quickly conquer all of this. I do wonder if the... if Greybeard's prospectors over here have been confederated by the regular dwarfs, because if they haven't, I'm perfectly willing to destroy them, just as a little bit of a teaser for the upcoming battle against Karazakarak itself. And oh, hello! Looks like Red Eye Mountain has been... Oh, damn it, it was a high-level settlement with a gold mine, but it looks like Balthazar didn't want the gold, shockingly enough. He just wanted to sack it. Well, it'll make the Empire more powerful, and it looks like, yeah... the dwarfs are going to be on the back foot here just because they don't have any armies here. Is the AI actually moving any of them? We can see them, and they are still providing us a ton of money through trade, but it does... Ooh, Belagar appears to be heading out there. Who are they even fighting down here still? Oh, there's still a couple of Orky settlements up here. 2 of them, in fact. Well, those are probably not very well defended. I guess they do have to take more I really don't want to go all the way up there and do it myself. Oh, for the love of Queek. Why you gotta come here? Oh, man, he's gonna take Crad Tommen. Well, that's just infuriating. I might even build a temporary army here just to deal with this. Because it's not like you can get here. We can just build a temporary lord there, get a couple of regiments of renown in there just to protect that settlement. I mean, if he attacks Death Gorge, then Death Gorge will run into the exact same issue. I guess we'll leave that as a problem until next time anyway. But I will have to think about it. Imrik can't be everywhere at once, and we will need more defenses. But otherwise, I think it's going pretty well. So let's hope that the trend continues. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback in regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.